Hey everyone, I'm RoblemVR, and welcome to another episode of VR Review, my weekly virtual news wrap-up. This week's episode of VR Review is brought to you by HOVR, hoverboard racing for the Gear VR.
Let's go!
We got some more information about Microsoft's new line of partner head-mounted displays that start at $299. Microsoft HoloLens chief Alex Kipman stated that specifications like field of view and resolution will not be revealed until mid-December. However, he did say that they would run on $500 computers, putting the total cost of a system at $800, or the same cost as an HTC VIVE or an Oculus Rift Touch system without a computer. He also said the new headsets would use HoloLens technology, but will be opaque so you can't see through them, meaning these are more of a mixed reality device, likely showing virtual objects overlaying a live video feed of the real world. This all makes sense for lower powered systems, as mixed reality devices only have to create the individual virtual objects and don't require 90 frames per second. You essentially get the real world for free, and even if the virtual objects lag behind a little, this shouldn't give you nausea. He went on to say that while the existing experiences with the VIVE and Rift wouldn't work on these headsets, porting them over to Windows holographic would require minimal work. This all sounds great, and we look forward to more information in December. L'Oreal's Vice President of Innovation and Entrepreneurship, Rachel Weiss, announced a VR Academy for stylists this week. Traveling across the country for training can be expensive, and the program will allow stylists to be trained in new techniques locally using a VR headset like the HTC VIVE. The system uses multiple cameras surrounding the instructor and client to capture a fully three-dimensional model of the action that you can walk around and see from any point of view. There's even an option to experience the training from the instructor's point of view. If successful, L'Oreal hopes to expand the program and take it globally. At the Unite 2016 conference, Unity announced that its virtual reality editing tool, called EditorVR, would be released sometime in December. The tool allows for 3D environments to be built inside of virtual reality. The advantage of working in VR is you can see the environments you're building much of the same way they'll be seen in a game or experience. The system will be open source and allow for customizations to suit different needs. Finally, live streaming to Facebook is coming to Gear VR by the end of the year. In general, live streaming from virtual reality is a bit of a pain, as none of the experiences or virtual worlds out there are set up to do it. So it involves either using a streaming box that intercepts your display's output, or running a separate software encoder on the same machine. Live streaming from a mobile device compounds the issue with the need to get your mobile screen mirrored onto a desktop so that they can then be encoded and streamed. So cutting out all the in-between steps and just being able to live stream when you want is a big win. The Gear live stream will allow people to like and comment on your stream in real time on Facebook, but there's no mention if you will see any of that feedback while you're in the Gear, or if you can even talk to the Facebook audience at all. Still, it's a huge breakthrough, and I'll be trying it out as soon as it becomes available. This week's episode of VR Review is brought to you by HOVR, hoverboard racing for the Gear VR. HOVR is a breakneck third-person hoverboard virtual reality racing game by Game Cooks. Gain points by performing out-of-this-world moves such as jumps, grabs, and special tricks, with an in-game leaderboard displaying overall rankings in real time. HOVR is available now from the Oculus Store for the Gear VR.